Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, it's Friday morning at 7:30. We're going to pull orders right now and get them packed, and then we're heading out to some garage sales. I got us a little route plan. I think I have 8 or 9 sales.
Yeah, we did pull orders and I packed late yesterday afternoon. We did have some more stuff come in, so we're going to go ahead and get that out before we leave because we could be gone. We possibly could be gone past the time that the USPS carrier gets here. Definitely not for UPS, but I'm going to go ahead and get USPS packed now, and then as soon as we get back, I'll probably pack the UPS because they don't get here before
3 o'clock.
2, 3, that at the earliest. So.
Right. Yep. Okay, let's get started. So we have sales on eBay, Mercari, and Etsy.
Okay, that's odd.
Yes. The first thing I see you already pulled down.
Yeah.
The Texaco sign sold.
Went ahead and got that down because it was up there. Yeah, we got an offer. I listed it for $250. We got an offer at $2 1/4, and I was like, you know what? That sounds good enough.
Yeah.
Especially, we got a really good deal on it ourselves.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? I think I'll take that. That sounds good to me.
Yep. $225. Awesome.
Yeah, really cool looking sign. The condition is amazing.
Mm-hmm. We have a Boy Scout patch on 10 Bravo, patch 33. It has a turtle on it. Struma Area Cub Day Camps.
What is it, the number again?
33. Just look for a turtle. That'd probably be easier to spot.
You here?
I knew that was going to be it. I saw the green.
Last one.
Yep.
I think I took like a $5 offer on them.
Yep, that's sold for $5.
That's fine. Like all I got to do, they're already listed. All I got to do is slide it in an envelope.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we sold some Versace versus Purple in the flatware drawer in a tester box. It's a tester.
That's awesome. That was a pretty big sale. We actually made that sale, I think, early this morning.
Yep, $89.99 for that.
Okay.
On Mercari, we sold a Power Rangers part to a set. Like, we had the set, and for some reason there was an extra part in it. Mm-hmm. So, it's in the Joe drawer. I'm not sure why this page is not loading.
Well,
there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Mastodon head in the Joe drawer.
Joe drawer?
Right behind you. We had it listed for $30, and someone sent an offer for $25, so I went and took it.
Is it this?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. We got 25? Yeah, I'll take 25 for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more thing. Huh?
Yes, blue Polaroid in the box on 10 Bravo.
Yeah, that's a good sale, too.
Yep.
It took a little while.
It did.
Well, the thing is, it's since it has the box and everything, and look, there are comps higher than this out there. But with the box and everything, and at that price, now it's retrospect won't buy them. Not for not for a collectible price like that. They're not interested in that. So.
Yeah, and it's over $59.99.
Oh wow, that's a good sale.
Yep.
Okay, man, we got 3 heavy hitters up here, huh?
Right.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up and get that stuff packed, so we can get out of here. We're gonna how many we have? Like 9? We're going.
8 or 9, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna try to be picky. All right, y'all. We got back. We did go out to garage sales. We got back what, Candace? About
10:30-ish.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I already got the. I still had to pack that sign, and I had to pack the Polaroid. I got both of those packed, and they're out. Everything's awaiting shipment now. I mean, awaiting carriers. And we got. I think we did pretty good. I think we, it was pretty solid.
Yep.
We had one buy, I think, that made it really a decent.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll show y'all some of the stuff that wasn't quite as exciting. Although there is some decent stuff here. Check this out. Louisiana State Penitentiary, Camp J. So I'm pretty sure that's Angola.
Yeah. And that's retired.
Yeah. So we've done okay selling Angola State Penitentiary stuff before. This is just a mossy oak, bright hunter orange hat.
Yeah.
not branded or other than mossy oak. Usually you see something else on those kind. And then this is probably going to be a donate because
Yeah, we bought that. I mean, it's 50 cents just in case Webb's Camp was something. I think somebody maybe just had those
it's
made.
even made in USA.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Unless it's something defunct. I did a quick Google search. I couldn't find anything about that place, so I don't know. Kelwood Security Guard. It does say state of Mississippi on that.
I do stay away from, I typically stay away from these, but this is clearly vintage.
Yeah.
And it's for security guard, and there is a market for these. So I'm gonna, and I paid $2 for it. It's kind of, I thought it was kind of cool looking. So I'll take a look. If I end up not feeling comfortable selling it, I won't. But I think, to me, that's definitely old, and also it's not
a police badge.
It's not, but security badges can also, before you check out something like this, take a look at the government items policy.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing to check out.
Right.
This is a speed start, which I've actually had.
Yeah, we've sold one of those before.
Yeah, I can't remember what it goes to. I don't even think it sells for a bunch of money.
Isn't it for a lawnmower?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, I paid $5 for that. Looks like it's either not used or hardly used. And then this, I bought this for $3. I think this is probably worth around $25 or so. Show Me Headlight Flasher.
I wonder what that does.
I don't know, but that same sale, I bought this. It's a Velleman kit, mini kit. I don't know. This is probably like a hobbyist kit. It's got like a FM radio and stuff. Figured I'd pick that up. And then this is pretty cool. These are Wheelan. Why don't you open one up so you can see? Wheelan Engineering. Might not be that. Usually if it's that hard, it's going to be the... That might be.
I think they've just never been opened. Here we go.
Yeah. Don't touch the bulb.
I'm not.
Those are strobes for light bars. Wheelan makes light bars and stuff, like for emergency services, police, etc. And we did find where somebody has sold 5 of these. The most recent is like 5 of these things for like 23 something free ship. So I went ahead and picked them up. I decided to take a shot. They are all 5 new in these boxes. We paid $15. I'm going to list them for $100.
Yep.
100 plus ship. And I think at that price, I think we could maybe squeeze out a little more. If you want to look at the comps, it's S999 flash tube. Look, it says flash tube for resale. You see that on the thing?
For resale.
For resale. Isn't that interesting? But I think if we price those at $5 for $100, they're gonna fly. They're gonna fly out as soon as somebody needs some. There are some other ones that are priced a lot higher, but I don't think they're gonna sell. I don't think they're gonna sell them for that. People
they seem to be very long tail anyway.
Yeah. Okay, this is the rest of the stuff we bought right here.
Sealed new old stock heirloom oil lamp for $4. I am going to open it because it comes with a bottle of oil. I want to make sure it hasn't like spilled or leaked or even dried all.
It doesn't seem like it has.
I don't see any stains or anything. But,
right.
You know, it's interesting. I thought it was, there's nothing.
The staples, I'm just looking at the staples, the original staples.
People sell them like this, new old stock stapled up like that. What's interesting is, from what I can tell, the lamp part here is clear, and they sold it with blue, red, or clear. So that's
you don't know what you got. Huh?
Well, this one is blue. Yeah.
Oh, you do know.
Yeah.
Okay,
like the package shows what color you get. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that's what that deal is with that.
Then I found these at a sale. I think Candace actually spotted them. Then I went and looked at them. And these are Ricoh OEM genuine toner P501Hs. They're all black, and I looked them up. Saw they get about $60 plus shipping for them. Is what I figured.
Per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be $180. their prices were a little high at this sale.
Yeah.
So I was a little concerned. I asked the guy how much he wanted for them, and he didn't answer me right away. He picked his phone up, made a phone call. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
So I started looking around some more, and he said $5. I said, a piece. Why did I say that? I should have said for all three.
I know.
But I figured, I just knew it was a piece.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, that's perfect. That's what I was hoping he'd say.
Yeah, that's
honestly.
interesting. Their prices were crazy there. I found a little Hello Kitty tie plush like this tall. Go up, ask how much. $10. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was shocked when he gave you those for $5 each.
Yeah. So that made it worth, just that right there made it worth going out today. Because
Yes.
like that's going to end up being like, even after fees and stuff, we're still going to be looking at like $140 profit.
Right.
So that's worth our while just to go out for those.
Right.
Now
Okay.
this one,
This is interesting.
Candace and I disagreed on this one. Although I'm not against it. I just didn't want to be the one to make the call.
I know, and I did. I felt comfortable with them. They're new in the box. I did open them up. They were asking 20 each, and I asked him if he would take 30 if I bought both, and he said yes. Now, when I did comp them, this is interesting. There's only 3 used active,
I'll show them real quick.
and in the last 3 years, there's only 2 sold, and that was 2 years ago.
Right. These are the solds.
2 years ago, $60 for a new one.
Yeah. Okay. And then actives are right here.
Yeah.
7, and they're all used.
Yeah.
So 89, 99, and 74.50. So I said. So Candace asked me about it, and I was like, I didn't like it, just based on the very limited data. Like, I was like, man, I don't know. I said, I'm not going to make that call. I said, you make the call.
To me, it's a good gamble because I'm going to list them for 100 each. If somebody's wants one of these, and they see these used prices and then see they can get mine.
It's been 2 years.
Well, maybe they're just not out there. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
Yeah. And I guess worst case, we can drop the price later on if we ended up having to sell them for $40 or $50 a piece, and then we're still going to make a little money on them.
Yeah, my only concern, and man, this always seems to happen to us. They're made in USA, Wyoming, I guess. No,
What?
made in China. The company's from Wyoming. I was trying to see if they were European or something, if maybe that's why they weren't over here.
Oh.
They're not. The company is from Wyoming.
Okay.
Hopefully there's not like a recall. I guess I should have Googled that real quick.
Oh, crap. I didn't
Yeah.
think of that.
But, if there is, people have the name in their listings, even the brand, so...
No, this says safer and easier to use. Safer than easier to use than what? It's the
than a
kids-
regular skateboard.
Oh,
This is like, yeah.
I thought maybe that was a new model of that
No,
that
no.
doesn't kill kids anymore.
No, the whole thing is it's a safe skateboard for young kids.
Okay.
Age 6 and over. So instead of, so that they don't,
I
fall
understand.
over and stuff. Yeah.
I understand.
So I'm hoping those work out.
If they don't,
I thought it was a good gamble.
If they don't, then we'll refer to those as Candace's folly in the future.
I'll just have to learn how to do some wiggle boarding.
Maybe you'll have, yeah. You gotta start by wiggling a little more. That'd be a start.
I guess it's called that because you get on there and wiggle and it makes it go.
There you go.
So,
All right. So, yeah, I think we did okay. My toner sales will help fund your
We'll
wiggle
see.
boards,
we'll see.
or maybe vice versa.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, yeah, I think we're gonna grab some lunch, get to listing. We'll probably. I'm gonna list my toner and I'm gonna call it a day. I think
Okay.
that'll be my.
I'll list my skateboards and call it a day.
No, but those will never sell.
How do you know?
I don't think
They
well,
might sell tonight because you can't find them anywhere new.
Is anybody looking for them? There's a lot of stuff you can't find.
Look on Amazon, see if they're on there.
Oh, good idea. Let me look.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. It is now 2:47.
Man, it feels later than that.
It does. It does feel later because we've been up. It's been a long day because we woke up at. I think we woke up at 6.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to wake up at 6, but because we weren't gonna hit the first sale until 8. But we did want to come out here and get that stuff out, which we would have made it anyways, regardless. But we didn't know how long we were going to be out. But
I mean, I think back about a month or so ago, we
got caught.
We got caught. We only had like 8 or 9 sales on a Friday, and we didn't get back to like 2 o'clock. So we couldn't take that chance of the packages not getting out. So that's why we got up early and came out here before we left.
Yep. Yeah. And so Candace is used to getting up early, and I am for the past week and a half or so.
Yeah, you've been doing good.
I've been waking up like every morning. Like I used to sleep till like 8:39, and now I'm waking up at like, I set my alarm for 6:45, but I'm usually up before that.
You've been getting up around 6:30, yeah.
Yeah, so that's been like, it's helped productivity a lot.
Yeah.
Which I've been wanting to do that for a while. But anyways, we showed y'all that we're going to knock off. It's Friday. It's 2:48. We're probably going to garage sales tomorrow. We're both a little tired. And we deserve a couple hour early knockoff here. Mm-hmm. We did get our work done. So all that garage sale stuff that we showed y'all a little while ago, I listed it out right here.
That's what we paid.
That's what we paid for it. $80.50 total.
Yep.
And these are the listings. Now, Candace listed one doll that was not part of that. So, this is the total of the listings just for this stuff. We got it all listed.
Yep.
$785 out of $80 spent at garage sales. That's right around a 10x multiplier.
Yeah.
That's a little higher than normal, I would say. I would say we're normally closer to the probably 5, 6, 7x range. But we had some really good scores. First of all, that toner I showed y'all, the model we have, I didn't tell you this, Candace, the model we have is actually higher yield than the standard one.
Yeah.
Some people have even gotten like up to $100 for that. So wow. I just went for 85.
Then they'll probably sell fast then.
Yeah. And this is a little speculative for sure. That's those wiggle boards. And then 120, that's the strobe flasher bulb things. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then 45, that's the oil lamp. 25, I'm trying to remember what everything is.
The little badge.
Oh, no.
Security badge?
No. 25 is that Craftsman starter.
Okay.
Which it worked perfect. I tested it. 50 is the little flasher thing. That ended up being really good. Alternating flasher control thing. 15 is another electronic kit that we paid $5 for. That was probably one of our worst buys. And then $30 for a badge that we paid $2 for. Mm-hmm. $30 for
a hat.
The Louisiana State Pen hat. Mm-hmm. And then $15 for the other hat.
Yep.
So, and then Candace listed that doll also. Yep. But yeah. You know what? I'll go ahead, before we sign out, we are closing May out. Today's the last day.
Yeah.
Not the last day of May, but it's the last day we're going to list anything in May. And
let's see what we made. We made our goal yesterday, but let's see what our total ended up being for the month.
Okay, got all that added up. And yeah, our goal was 15,000. We actually got almost 16. 15,967. So yeah, that was a strong month. One in which we did list some perfume, but for the most part, Candace was done listing perfume, I think.
I think by this week, maybe I finished.
Right.
I think some of these big days were,
right.
Yeah.
But like all this,
yeah.
I don't remember for sure exactly when that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, it isn't all perfume.
No.
I don't think. So, I also counted how many listings, 343.
Yep.
And that's perfect. Like, that's about, I think that's not too far from what we sold in the past month. Our total sold list, I don't know. But I wanted to show y'all this, though. So, I always say, like, typically our sales kind of follow our listings as long as we're listing decent stuff. If we're listing 15,967, Look at our sales for the past 31 days. 17,464.
Yep.
And it kind of tracks, right? Like that's why we do this, to make it show up as sales on this side. And it's not always like, it doesn't always work out like that. But if we're listing decent stuff, it typically, our sales will follow what we're putting up on that board.
Yeah, we've consistently seen that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen it so many times that,
Yep.
you know, it's not a loose correlation. It's pretty tight. And there will be some exceptions. Like if we're listing a bunch of expensive long tail stuff, that might not correlate. But that's really just not that often that happens. Now we did have, I will say, like our quantity sold, 397 over the past 31 days. That is a little higher than this, but last month and some of this month, we did list a lot of multi-quantity stuff.
Yep.
Like the perfume has just been selling in quantity. So that number is, which is what I think I said recently, that I want that number to be at least 360. I think like a month ago, I think I said that.
Yeah.
And guess what? We actually made that happen. Like because that number has been as low as like 280, and that's not good. I like it to be at least like 12 sales a day. That means it's pretty healthy.
Right.
And at 397 sales, that's a pretty good bit. What would that be? 397? I don't even know. 13, I don't know. But it's more than that. That's more than 12 sales a day, and our sales are definitely healthy. So it was a good month, good listing month, good sales month. Looking forward to June, and also looking forward to getting out of here a couple hours early right now. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.